Hi everyone and welcome to the Vape Bar. Today we're going to be looking at an extremely unique mod, and that is the Michael from Asvape. So the Michael from Asvape, it's a very unique mod. I want to take you through it in a close-up down below, but just to let you know, I've got a TFVA baby tank from Smok helping me out today. I say Smok, not smoke, because there's no E, but that's just me. Go ahead and say it however you like. Anyway, let's not waste any time. Let's drop down and take a closer look at her. Okay, to kick off this close-up of the Michael from Asvape, I'll just give you a couple of little tidbits from the product details. It is called the Michael. It's predominantly made of zinc alloy, and it fires up to 200 watts. This mod comes equipped with temperature control and variable wattage mode. The temperature control range ranges from 212 to 572 degrees Fahrenheit, and the mod takes two 18650 batteries, which are not included. The product weight is 0.1870 kilograms. This mod also has a resistance range of 0.2 to 3 ohms in bypass mode, 0.08 to 3 ohms in power mode, 0.3 to 3 ohms in TC mode. Excuse the plaster, folks, I had a fight with a mongoose and he nearly took my thumb off. Okay, so the product dimensions are 60 millimeters by 95 millimeters by 27 millimeters. This mod is extremely unique. If you've seen it online or pictures of it anywhere, you probably have thought that these images here, they look quite plasticky. I can assure you they're not. It's like a rubber sort of texture. You could actually sort of half push your nail into it. It's very nice. It's very grippy. It doesn't stain or anything, which is great. It's held up its color for the time I've had it so far, which is about a week or two now. And it's completely symmetrical. So the design on one side is the same on the other. Absolutely fantastic. And you can also, when you run your finger over it, feel the slight bumps of where the images are. It's great. Now, as I mentioned, the case is predominantly made of zinc alloy, which is a very nice sort of brassy gold color. It's very nice. I like it. You have your screen on the front here, your fire button at the top, which is nice and clicky, and your up and down buttons here, and a micro USB port here for charging. Up here you also have the zinc alloy in like a goldy brass color, which is very nice. Your 510 thread for your tank or your atomizer. The threads are very clean on this. I've not had a single issue. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but the threads are very clean and smooth on this mod. I've had no issues whatsoever with it. At the bottom you have the zinc alloy still for the battery housing with the word Michael there for you. It does have a bit of a rattle, if I'm honest, there without batteries in. And here we also have the venting slots for your batteries. When we open her up, like so, there's your battery housing there. Let's go ahead and pop some batteries in there and see if that rattle stops. It's a good point to mention now that on the battery casing door you have your plus and minus there to tell you which way to put your batteries in, which is very useful. With the batteries in, it's nice and flush, as you can see. There still is a bit of give on that door, but you know, it's really not, it's really not that much of a problem. When you are vaping though, and when you are holding it, you need to be careful that you don't grip too tightly, or you can actually, especially with your little finger, remove the battery door. It just slides out. Maybe some rubber or something to stop that would be good, or even a more powerful magnet at the front here. To turn her on, you press the fire button here 5 times, and then the Asvape logo appears on the screen. Okay, I've got it in wattage mode at the minute, but before I get into the settings, I do want to point out that the fire button is there's a bit of give there, just a little bit. But there's no rattle, so that's not a problem. Another thing to point out is the plus and minus buttons at the bottom. Traditionally, the plus would be on the right and the minus would be on the left. However, with this mod, it's the other way around. If you are out and about and you want to put your mod in your pocket, all you have to do to lock it is hit the fire button 3 times. and that locks it, so you can't adjust anything. To unlock, press it 3 times again. To enter menu mode, to select from power to bypass the temperature control, you hit the fire button 5 times. Now the word power here is highlighted. You can select from power to temperature control, bypass mode, ramp up mode, and now you round off back to wattage power mode. To turn the system off, you press the fire button from power over the system, and then you hit the minus button, and that turns the system off. In summary of the close-up, I've got to say, I think this is extremely unique. It's one of my most unique and favorite mods to use. I'm loving the graphic design and the texture of the mod here, and also what looks like brushed stainless but is in fact zinc alloy, which is great. So what I'd like to do now for you is head back up to FaceTime and see how she vapes. Welcome back to FaceTime, guys. I've got this set at 50 watts at 0.16 ohms, running at around 8.24 volts. Let's see how she vapes. That's nice, I like it, I like it. There's a consistency in the power being delivered to the tank and to the coil. It's a smooth, silky vapor. In the couple of weeks I've been using this mod, I've had no problems at all with different types of atomizers from RDAs, RTAs and sub-ohm tanks. In a brief summary, guys, this mod is great. I love it. I love the feel. I love the design. The artwork is phenomenal. The rubbery sort of texture that you get and the grip. I did mention the fire button being, a little wonky, but it's something I've gotten used to. A couple of times it's actually gotten stuck and kept the mod firing, so that might be a con for you. It's a bit of a con for me. And also, as I mentioned, the battery door could have a stronger magnet up at the front, just so it doesn't slide open so easily. I'm putting no effort into that at all. With regards to the mod itself, if I broke this one, lost it, or my dog ate it, would I go out tomorrow and buy another one with my own money? Yes, I would. It's brilliant. Thank you for watching, and as always, say no to smoking and vape on.